Hi, I'm Dr. Mary. Thanks for attending your healthcare class online, and welcome to Vitality. Your first question is, what is health to you? Most of the time I hear, it's when I feel good. As long as we don't have symptoms, we think of ourselves as being healthy. How do you view your health? Do you consider if you have pain, then that means you have a problem? Or how about no pain, no problem? That can be a little dangerous if we consider how our nerve system works, which is one of the things we'll discuss today. Is our society making you sick? The article asks. Americans make up about 4% of the world's total population, yet we expend almost 50% of all the money spent on medical care. We should be pretty healthy, but we're not. According to the World Health Organization, we rank 37th in world health. So let's talk about what health actually is. According to Dorland's Medical Dictionary, it's a state of optimal physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of disease or infirmities. And Webster says, a condition of wholeness to which all of the organs are functioning 100% of the time. Notice that neither of these definitions said health is feeling good. The three components of health in our office we call the 3 T's: traumas, toxins, and thoughts, more commonly called physical, chemical, and emotional stress. The physical's easy. The chemical, well, we'll talk about that. And how about emotional? Again, kind of an easy one. They all make up how you work. Homeostasis, big word, easy concept. It's your body's ability to maintain a state of balance or ease. It's controlled and coordinated by your inner wisdom called innate intelligence. So the question, where does healing come from? If you cut your finger, what happens? Well, the answer is yes, it bleeds. Then it heals, and it's that innate intelligence in the body that actually does that. Dis-ease, not one word, 2 words with a hyphen. Any breakdown or interference causes the body to move toward a state of dis-ease. We usually consider health on one end of the scale and true disease on the other. Dis-ease is the area in the middle. The biggest, most epidemic cause of dis-ease is by a vertebral subluxation. That is what chiropractors adjust to help the body heal on its own. True disease is when we leave our dis-ease alone. The loss of health, balance, and adaptability. It results in a variety of symptoms and destruction of normal body functions. This is when we have to take an action step, more like going to the hospital or getting additional care. Stress, unhealthy habits costing the USA. So we're spending about 25% of our total healthcare tab, or $250 billion a year, on medical care for unhealthy habits and other modifiable health risks, such as smoking and obesity. These are things that we can control. Genetics. This slide first thing says take responsibility. Aside from a few true genetic disorders, our genes merely put out what we put in. It's that concept GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. Our genes haven't changed in 40,000 years. Nutrition. The American Heart Association released its latest dietary recommendations, this time playing down the numbers and focusing instead on plain old foods, fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and fish. Body balance. People commonly ask me, do I need supplements? Yes. There's lots of reasons why. Your health. You are chemistry. You need to have the appropriate intake of it. Farm soil, Western diet, stress, exercise, and pollution. All of these actually take nutrients, so we need to add them back in. There's a lot of different things out there, and many of them are very good. We have chosen Body Balance at our office, and realizing that not all supplements are the same, we made a decision based on this supplement is a whole food supplement versus synthetic. Whole food means it's cell-friendly, starts absorption in the mouth. Pill versus liquid. The physician's desk reference says that liquid is absorbed at a rate of 98% compared to a pill form at 10 to 20%. Another great product I want to visit about is Osteo Omega Care. This is how you get your quality calcium for healthy bones, skin, and nails, and glucosamine to support your cartilage and keep your joints healthy. The use of prescription and non-prescription drugs is always a choice for people. This article here speaks about daily aspirin therapy ups risk of brain hemorrhage. For more than a decade, people have taken aspirin every day in the misguided belief that they were safeguarding their cardiac health. The article speaks about how the research showed that although aspirin lowered the risk for heart attack by 32%, it increased the risk for hemorrhagic stroke by 84%. So we need to take a good look at our numbers and why we're doing things. So if the question is, how do I prevent disease and be proactive in my wellness? The answer is not better health through better chemistry. Mental attitude. A happiness lapse could put your health in jeopardy. Are you the kind of person that looks at things as happening for you or to you? It's a great question to ask yourself. How about exercise and physical fitness? There's a well-known link between depression and fatal heart attacks, which can mostly be a result of lack of exercise. I recommend to people, move. It doesn't matter what you do, just move. Make good decisions. Creating motion will offer a new emotion. Occupation. How do you sit all day? How do you lift all day? How do you deal with stress all day? Are there things you can change? Environment. Are humans animals? Great question. Absolutely they are. Is a fish an animal? Why, yes it is. If fish in a lake become consumed with disease, then what caused it? Well, the answer is the environment. What should we do with our fish? The common response I get is, well, clean up the environment. Perfect answer. Why wasn't your answer, take the little fish to the little fish hospital and give them little fish drugs? It's because we have made a distinction in our society that we no longer follow the rules of nature. So humans are not any different from the fish, and we need to clean up our environment, internal and external. So what's the quality of the water you drink, the foods you eat, and the air you breathe? Is it healthy or unhealthy? Remember, you are the one in control of that. Past history of trauma. We always need to consider that our body is equal to all of the things that have happened to it in the past. Every time you have an injury, there's healing, but then we can have scar tissue, which is never as strong. Through serious injury, repetitive movements, or aging, you can lose health of tissue, and that may be irreversible. So ask yourself, are you prevention-oriented or just patch-up? 3 functions of your spine: bearing weight, allowing for movement, and most important, protecting the nerves. You do not have a skull around your stomach for a reason. It's not as important as your brain. That is the master controlling center. This nerve function sheet just displays how very, very detailed the nerve system is and how it coordinates and controls everything in your body. Couple facts about the nerve system. Well, the nerve system is self-healing and self-regulating, and it's responsible for coordinating and controlling the function of all tissues, organs, and cells in the body. Interference to that nerve system decreases the ability of the body to heal itself. Doctors of chiropractic remove nerve interference, or subluxation, like we spoke about before. One last big concept. GAP, your general adaptive potential. This is the adaptive potential in the body that would allow you to have a subluxation or not. If you keep your physical, chemical, and emotional stresses within a normal range, your body will stay healthy. When we start overdoing it in any of those areas, we get out of our gap, and then we end up with subluxation. So keeping your body strong and healthy by getting adjusted will keep you within your gap. Phases of care at Vitality. We do a complete nerve system evaluation on everyone to find out if there is any nerve interference contributing to their health. We then work on creating wellness and relieving or eliminating health issues with Activator Method's chiropractic technique. We adjust the subluxations in the nerve system to help many aspects of the body. One of my favorite concepts is how we actually work on improving the immune system in the body. Improve health and assist your body to continue to adapt and heal itself. We do lots of extras for our people that get care here. Feel free to ask about them as you go. Subluxations run in the family environment. I didn't say in the family genetics. Pay attention to how you are acting. Kids follow that. So have you had your kids' nerve systems checked? We love to do that. Thank you so much for choosing Vitality for your life.